Well, shalom, shalom. Are you ready to get started learning Hebrew? Okay, so here we go. The first thing that we are going to do is we're going to learn the Aleph. That's the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Okay, it's spelled A-L-E-P-H. And you may also see the spelling A-L-E-F. In fact, with me, that's the spelling you'll see the most because it's the fastest to write, all right? So Aleph, Aleph. The one thing you need to know about the Aleph, it's not just a letter, it's also a number. So it is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, and it has a numerical value of 1. 1, all right? Echad in Hebrew. The number 1. All right, now let's go on to learning the letter. So the first thing you're going to do on your writing sheet, you're going to follow me. You are going to create a diagonal letter going down, and then a line coming down from the top of that diagonal letter, and a line going up from the bottom of the diagonal, okay? In fact, if you're familiar with the Nespresso logo, if you're an espresso drinker, all right, this is very similar to their logo. So you might have kind of a deja vu when you see it, you're making it. All right, so now we're going to create that again. We're going to go down, and we're going to create a line going down from the bottom. Oh, I'm sorry. Down from the top and up from the bottom. One more time. Here we go. Down from the top, up from the bottom. And yes, they can touch. So don't worry if they touch. It's okay. It can touch the diagonal line. It can have a little bit of space. Both of those are perfectly fine. Now, the next thing we're going to learn is the script. The script is the way that we're going to write. So when I have a writing assignment for you, you're going to be writing the words you're learning. You're going to learn to write them in script. It's the fastest way to write Hebrew. And unless you want to spend a lot more time writing, I really think you're going to benefit from learning the script. Reading, on the other hand, will always be in block print. Whether you're reading the Bible, whether you're reading a newspaper here in Israel, whether you're reading a Hebrew book, however far you go in Hebrew, you will benefit from being able to recognize and read the print. Okay, so let's learn the script letter right now. And that is going to be, first of all, you're going to write a C. Okay, so it's going to be like a C coming around. And then there will be a line on the back side of that. So we're going to do it again. We're going to write a C, and then we're going to put a line on the back side. And again, and we're going to put a line on the back side. Okay, and one more time. That one that you just saw me write actually touches the C. And you might have the question, can I touch the C? Or should I leave a little space? Both are perfectly fine. Now you don't want a large space between the C and the line, okay? You want a very small space between the two. So when you write it, I'll write it one more time, okay? You're going to go like a C, almost like a half circle C, and then you're going to put a line behind it, all right? And you'll see it both ways, connected or not connected. And that is the first letter, the Aleph. Now, there's no sound to the Aleph, so 0 sound, no sound. So where do we get our sound to go with a letter that doesn't have a sound? Well, we get it from the vowels. And the first two vowels, you're going to learn them right now with this lesson. So the first vowel is ah. Can you say that with me? Ah. All right, let's do it again. Ah. So it's a little T-shaped vowel. I'll show you how it works in a minute. And it has the sound of ah, ah. And then the second vowel we're going to learn is a line. And that line has the sound ah. So ah. It's exactly the same as the T letter. All right. Now these are very small little marks, all right, notations. They're called in Hebrew nikud. And at a later time, I'll give you the names of these vowels, but for right now, you just need to recognize them and say, ah, 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 ah. You got it. Okay, so the way it works is we're going to create our Aleph now, and you're going to create the diagonal line. You're going to create the line going down from the top and the line going up from the bottom. And underneath it, I want you to put a little T, all right, just like I did. And then I want you to say it, ah. So you're taking on the sound of the vowel. So let's do it again. Okay, we're going to go down diagonal, down at the top, up at the bottom, and we're going to put the line there. All right, and I want you to say, ah. Excellent. Okay, last, in the middle here, we're going to create our script letter. Okay, and that is, here we are. It's the letter with the, what do you think? I think I'm going to erase that, and I'm going to go to a new page so you can see it better. All right? Okay, so on this one, we're going to have the script. And so here, all right, we're going to put our C with our line. That one's super close. We'll do it again. Okay, a little bit farther apart. So you see both ways are perfectly fine. And I'm going to put the little T underneath one and the line underneath the other. And so we have ah and ah. So I'm going to refer to these vowels in the beginning as ah, ah, okay? And then I will share those names with you at a later time. All right, that wraps up our first lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and practice writing both your print and your script, maybe one line of print and maybe about 5 lines of script, because the script is what you're going to be writing with. You're going to read with print, write with script. I will see you in the next lesson, and we're going to learn the second letter of the Hebrew alphabet, the bait. And then we're going to create a couple of really awesome words. All right? Okay, I'll see you in the next lesson.